What's up, guys? Uh, so recently I'm on a simplified kick, and I really hope I keep this going because the general is just a frantic kind of deal. You got people hitting you up over here, you got people hitting you up over here. You're like, should I do ads over there, ads over here? Should I look on this platform, that platform? And having like um, just a straight line to success probably won't ever exist because certain things will work for a little while, then you got to retweak them. Um, certain new techniques will come into your head that you'll want to try. How do you weave that in with what you're doing? Um, and a lot of these things it wasn't made clear how frantic I was in my own business, until I started getting some help. Um, if you're lucky enough to have a spouse or some reliable help locally, that is like so huge, so huge. Because there'll be some things you want to test, like maybe do you want to call other repair shops to connect with or other pawn shops to connect with? You got to go get deals every day, almost every day. You got to look for deals every day. Um, and if you're running ads, you're having to keep track of that. There's just a lot of like little things to manage. Um, And I made the mistake of trying to hire someone locally first, which is like way harder to do. And then it worked out to where I ended up actually having help. I'm right next to his truck, and he is making a list for me right now of local repair shops that I'm going to call and just start building some relationships there. Like I Ben should have done. Um, I get deals every week from one repair shop that I'm friends with, just one. And sometimes it's a pile, sometimes it's a pile of deals. And so even if I had 20 repair shops that I was friends with around town and I was getting one deal a week from those 20, I would never have to do anything again as far as like going out and get deals. I wouldn't have to run paid ads. None of that if I didn't want to. I could just shut the whole thing down and just work those relationships and that's it. Of course, that's not the way I roll. I would be running that and I'd be running everything else at the same time and killing the game. Um, so um, Simplifying things. So what I ended up doing is I ended up hiring a Filipino and I ended up uh, getting her to do all the things in my business that I just didn't have time to do or I didn't want to do. So making a spreadsheet for you guys, I wanted to do it like I wanted to do it, but was I going to do it in comparison to all the other stuff I had going on? No, I wasn't going to get to finish it. And uh, yeah, that was just never going to happen. And so I got her to do that. And then I got her to right now have her doing like some sort of marketing stuff for me that I was doing, but I wasn't consistent with. So every day I can count on her doing that stuff every single day. What I wasn't following up on my paid ads like as often as I wanted to. I was getting to it maybe every other week, which is a little bit too long. I'd like to do it every week. And basically, she just goes back through and remessages everybody that I had talked to in the past. Um, I'm gonna have her make I'm gonna have her make my list so I can start following up with past clients. Do that too. Um, all these little things that are very, very helpful that can simplify my life and take away things that are sort of back end, very important but not urgent, and just do those things so I can focus on the things that are important and are urgent, and I can minimize those tasks. The other thing I did is I only ship out every other day. So I'll try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday when I ship all packages. And that just is what it is. If I don't get to it, it doesn't matter. Too bad. Um, and I feel like, at least in the way I'm running my business currently, that works. So any eBay items I got to ship out, any direct buyer items I got to ship out, I do that on my odd days, and that works. So any ideas you guys have, I'm very open to them. Simplicity is extremely important for your life. It's very hard to manage a family, a happy one, and to be happy yourself when you're just torn in a thousand different directions. And I don't want that for you guys. I don't want to foster an environment that does that to you guys. So I'm very motivated to help you figure out how I can help you simplify what you have going on based on what I've done to simplify what I have going on, even if that's just sending you resources or how to's of how I did it, all that good stuff. All right, later, guys.